Hello shooters and airsofters, now we're gonna review this railed version of Predator Tactical Iron Strike by King Arms. So let's get started. This is not a unboxing video, but I'm gonna show you what includes inside the box. So here is the gun with a pretty cool silk cover, and this is the gun. It's very beautiful. This is a gunmetal gray color. So they have different variants of color like silver, two-tone, black, and tan. Now let's start at the markings. The markings is still the same with the first version of the Predator Tactical. Here is with the Predator Tactical USA with the not unique serial number. And this is the Predator Tactical logo. Then next, let's look at the features of the gun. Here, this is the version with the railed version. So you can put your flashlights, lasers. At this part, they put a serration so you can grip the gun better. Before, they don't have this. Now it's much better. Now we have a 3-hole trigger and it's chromed. And we have a classic front and rear slide serrations. And this is the barrel with 45 ACP markings. It's chromed like the hammer. It's also chromed. And the front and rear sight, this is a Kimber style front and rear sight. So let's focus the camera to see the sight picture of the gun. I really like the sight picture of the gun. I wish they put a fiber optic on it so it will be perfect. Next is the grip. The grip is made of plastic, and the cool thing about it is it's with scoop, so you can easily do your reloads. The spring guide is made of metal, but it's not polished. I guess you can polish it so the performance of the gun will improve. And let me show you some of the improvements of the gun, but first let's disassemble the gun. So to disassemble the gun, you just need to align this and remove the slide stop, and then voila, now you can disassemble your gun. Now this is some of the improvements of the gun. You see the recoil spring. This recoil spring is not like the first version. This one is more stiffer. The early version, I'm having problems with the outer barrel and the chamber. Now it is a snug fit, not like before. Next, let's go to the mag wheel. The mag wheel is a little stupid, the design. Now I'm gonna show you why the design is stupid. Look at this. What's the use of this mag well? It's only for design. So if you want this mag well to be useful, you can cut your frame. So what do I mean to cut your frame? I'm gonna show you why. But before we go to the cutting of the frame, let's disassemble first the mag well. So if you want to remove the mag well, you just need to remove this screw first. It's not a pin type. This one is much better, not like before. It's very hard to remove. Now it's easier. You just need to remove the screw and then push the pin out. And after pushing this pin, now you can remove the mag well. Okay, this is the pin, hammer housing, and this is something weird and maybe cool about the gun. Chadan! The grip is cut, and the frame, it has a dimple. I don't know if it is a dimple or bump, so you cannot use a regular grip on it. And also the mag well, you cannot fit it on the other gun because there is some sort of what you call that? There's excess part, so you cannot insert it. Maybe you can grind it. So if you want this functioning, you can just cut your frame, then put this mag well there. Here you can cut this this part. So if you want the mag well to be functioning. Now let's check the magazine compatibility. Now I have 3 magazines in here. First is KJW magazine. Second is TM magazine, and third is King Arms CO2 magazine. So KJW magazine, no problem, you can use it. Nice. Next is the CO2 magazine of King Arms. and also KJW. Alright, no problem, you can use it. It fits. Next magazine is TM magazine. So no problems at all. It works perfectly. Nice. Now let's clear the gun first before we go to the shooting test and efficiency test. I'm gonna spoil you guys. I really love the gas efficiency of this pistol for a 1911 slim type magazine compared to the old version of this one. This one is much better. Now you can see it while I'm shooting it. So what can I say? I really like the gun. First, this is a TM compatible gun, so you can use TM aftermarket parts and also TM copy magazines like KJW TM itself and some CO2 magazines like KJW and King Arms. Second, I really like the looks and the improvements that they did. So they already put a serrations on the frame, railings, and some improvements on the internal like the recoil spring and the barrel. Third thing about it is the gas efficiency. This one is more gas efficient than your previous version. The thing that I hate about this first is the grip compatibility. You need to do some few mods on the frame so you can fit a new grip on it. So if you really hate to mod the gun, or if you're planning to change the grip, you need to mod the gun. But if you have no plans to change the grip, just leave it there. The last thing I hate is the magwell. Well, it's just stupid. It's just for design, but it doesn't bother. I just gonna mod the gun so it will function. So that's it guys. I hope you liked the video and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.